interested in the concept of live cinema, as I said, which, although if we hit it, let's say I said, okay, at 8 o'clock we're going to begin this, and because it goes through satellites, it could be all over the world. And you would see a performance of a movie. It would look like a movie. It would look like any movie you want. It would look like a Marty Scorsese movie. But the actors would be doing it live for you in that moment. That is now possible because of where the technology, being that it was digital electronics, has gone, and we're capable of doing something like that. No one's really done it yet, and most people, when you say that you want to do that, they say, why? Why? If it looks just like a movie, why give up the control of being able to, if you have a bad shot, you just do it again until you get a good one, and then the editor spends 8 months putting it together. And the only reason I could give is because of the thrill of performance. Because although we love our art, that we love cinema, we love all these things, they're all canned for the most part. The only thing that's not canned maybe is sports. So imagine if you could have cinema, and in addition you could have it performed for you with all the thrill of not only the actors, but all of the various people working in an orchestrated way to enable you to see for 2 hours a performance. That would be a thrill, I think. Anyway.
And when can we see the first Coppola live?
Well, I'm just learning. I'm a kind of person, like when I went
But here in Stockholm, it's impressive.
Well, you can see it here. We can definitely.
Yeah.
When I made Apocalypse Now, I said, I'm going to do a helicopters, and we're going to be blowing up stuff. And I never really stopped to think, how am I going to do that? And so when I got there, I was faced with, my God, how do I do this, So the same with live cinema. I can talk a good game, but, I really don't know how to do it. So what I've done is I've done now 2 workshops where I go off and I take maybe 50 pages or 30 pages, and I go somewhere for about 25 days, often a university where I can have students help me and do experimental workshops, what they call in technology today proof of concept, just to try it. And I've learned so much that I didn't know before about how you do it. So I hope I live long enough, because it's going to take me, then when you know how to do it, then you've got to write it. So that's what I'm doing with my time, in case you're
very interested. We're looking forward to see it. One final question.
Well, let me see. 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4, 5, 6. 6 more questions, and just those. Yeah. You know who you are, so in fairness.
Do we have time for that?
Let's do it quickly. I'll do it quickly. I won't talk so long. Go ahead.
Yes.
Well, it's a tough one to explain. You rehearse the cast for about 10 days. And you work in a rehearsal room, much like with theater. So the cast, you think that the actors would be the big problem of live cinema. In fact, they're the least of the problem. And they know so well the material and the characters that they can perform it just in a rehearsal room. And then you use a lot of tricks that it's sort of like as if you had a storyboard for a movie all in your mind, and the actors ran through them and performed the shots of the movie. And as I said, there's a lot of technology for sports that enables you to take a moment and hold it like a hot potato for a second, and then use it when you need it. It's like you're juggling shots. Like in football, when you see something and then instantly you see it again. They have, in fact, a device which is made in Belgium, in Liège. Did I say it right? Yeah. Called the EBS. And it enables you to get the shots of the live cameras and just hold them for a second and use them as you need them. And that's partly how you do it. Who was the second question? Yes?
Well, it's actually my boyfriend.
Oh, so you were holding okay. A nice girlfriend. Oh, that's so long ago. What do you want to know about The Godfather?
Give us some fun stories of the Godfather.
Well, Brando, a lot is said about Brando, that he was so hard to work with.